Hello, I'm Jacob Higgs.
And I'm Daniel Johnson.
And I'm Alexander White.
And today we're going to be offering you a fine-grained walkthrough of Strake Jesuit's wonderful theology program.
We're going to try to convince you why you should be excited to take theology next year.
You as a student at Strake Jesuit will take theology all 4 years to ameliorate your spiritual life. Let's go talk to a freshman now.
Alright, today we're joined by...
Augustine.
And what grade are you in, Augustine?
I'm a freshman.
Now, freshmen may not have seen a lot of the theology program per se, but so far from your experience, how would you say the theology class is like?
My theology class is pretty chill. The teacher's pretty good. I have Miss Landon. She explains pretty well.
Awesome, thanks.
Even though the students at Strake Jesuit come from a variety of heterodox backgrounds, theology is supposed to be a way where they can learn to connect with each other, themselves, and God on a different level.
So, how's your experience in theology as a junior?
I think it's interesting. We're talking a lot more about specifics like the sacraments instead of just like different moral things or practices in the church that are just very general.
And do you think being a non-Catholic hurts your experience in theology class?
No, I actually think it adds to it because I'm able to take in different views, and I'm also able to ask a lot of questions that maybe someone who is Catholic might already know the answer to, and that allows me to sometimes like deepen my understanding further than someone who just wouldn't ask those questions.
In a chaotic and ever-changing world, theology aims to ground people's beliefs in an orthodox set of way of looking at things to help them better understand the things around them and stay strong with their beliefs.
To underscore the influence of theology for Strake Jesuit students, for this junior especially, what would you say is like the funnest part?
Probably the gimp kits and the way that my teacher, Mr. Brock, incorporates them into our views, and she's very active about making sure that we understand it while also enjoying and having fun learning theology for the tests. I'd say that's probably the best part about her classes.
Outside of the classroom, places like the Pastoral Minister Center aim to open up a community of not only Catholics, but other people who just want to have fun or learn more about Catholicism.
So theology has such a great impact on the students here. So to underpin that, I want to ask London, how has the theology affected your 2 years here at Strake Jesuit?
It's making me more of like a good person. And also it like encourages me when I run cross country with Daniel Johnson. It makes me like not give up. I like ask God for strength and I love it.
That's pretty cool. So you'd say it has positive, lasting impact in the rest of your life?
Yes, I would say so. It like helps me make good moral decisions and like gives me strength when I'm at my weakest.
Thank you very much, London.
Through all 4 years at Strake Jesuit, theology builds and forms the man and makes him a man for others. Let's go talk to a few seniors and see how they think it has changed their lives.
Ask y'all, so you take theology, you've taken theology all 4 years, right?
Yes.
So,
Front and center.
Yep.
Sit front.
Yep.
All A's.
So how has it influenced your time at Strake Jesuit, and do you think it's going to stay with you for the rest of your life?
You know, answering that question, I really think Strake Jesuit does an excellent job with their theology department. I mean, I really think they do a good job with like incorporating aspects of like being a teenage boy and like growing up and like all that, and they incorporate that and make theology sort of relatable and accessible to all the students here. And I really like how in your senior year you're able to branch out and sort of expound and expand your knowledge into maybe a more specific topic that you wouldn't get with
Like
a traditional theological like experience. And I think it really is, you know, giving me the ability to sort of look around and like just appreciate everything that we have at this amazing school.
Also think every single teacher, it's not only there, they want you to know the information like so much. They're completely in there just to help you like learn. They want you to be stronger. They're really like, I think theology teachers are the most supportive teachers that we have at Strake, especially Mr. Barbosa.
All right, thank you.
The bond between a student and a theology teacher is so interesting because the theology teachers want to help you with your spiritual journey. Let's go talk to one and see how he thinks theology is influencing the student.
Hi, I'm Professor Sider here, and I just want to ask you, why do you think theology is so important for an incoming freshman, and how do you think it develops their mind throughout the 4 years at Strake Jesuit?
For an incoming freshman, I think theology would be most important because it hopefully is offering a foundation for that student and something that is transcendent and seeing a world that is outside just what is before their senses and their eyes, and hopefully forming them in a relationship with the God who made them.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Theology at Strake Jesuit truly is the magnum opus of our school. And in the end, a goal of every class at Strake Jesuit is to find God through that class.
Thank you for joining us on this tour of the theology department.
And we hope that you have a bona fide, auspicious experience in theology during your time at Strake Jesuit.
We can't wait to see you here at Strake Jesuit, and good luck on your journey on becoming a man for others.